Son, what do you think of death?
Death? I can't die. No one dies. People don't die. That's just something that that's just something that they tell you to scare you, man. You don't think people actually die? Are you that naive, man? Have you ever seen someone die in person? You know what? It's just, they just look like they're sleeping, and then when they have the people, they come and they take them and they put them in coffins, man, and then you don't see it, man, but they recycle people, man. People don't die. They just get changed, man.
Alright, so let's just have a few simple questions for you, and then you'll be on your way, is that right?
That'll be just fine.
Well, sir, okay, I'm gonna start with this. Where were you on the night of April the 14th?
I was just at home, minding my own business, doing some of my meager hobbies, as you would probably put it.
Could you be more specific regarding your, as you said, meager hobbies?
I whittle sculptures of baby seals. Son, I think I know where you've been. Well, son, you've been, apparently in the last few days, Louisiana, New York, and Bangladesh.
Is that a sin or a crime? So?
That's neither. It's not a sin or a crime.
Then why you take in question? So?
Well, that would probably have to do with the 7 dead bodies in your trunk.
So, and, do you have any knowledge pertaining to the events the night of April the 14th at approximately 12:30 p.m.?
I'm not sure which events you're referring to, son.
I think you have a notion regarding the events I'm referring to, sir.
Well, you're gonna have to enlighten me to what events you were speaking of, son.
I'm talking, sir, about the murder of Joel... what was his last name? Joe Montresor. And his wife, Amy Montresor.
Well, that simply does not explain the multiple lacerations found on each victim, and one of them missing his head.
They were sleepwalking. They got kind of...
Yeah, they're taking a fucking dirt nap.
What is that going on? Dirt, man. Just napping. They could wake up still.
I don't know nothing about no Montresor.
Sir, we have film that puts you in the area of the murder at... When was it again? Approximately the time of the murder.
Do you have any children, officer?
I have cats.
I have dogs. A wife? Or she'll leave you for that scrawny neighbor boy.
You threatening me, sir?
Threatening you? Why, I don't believe so, officer. What do you think of acupuncture?
Oh, man, you stick needles under your skin? That thing? Man, I remember that. They took me, the first day they took me in here, they told me about that shit, man. That's not natural. That's some stuff that they dreamed up, like, just so they can implant probes into your skin. Those aren't needles, man. They're searching you, man. They're getting a reading of your DNA so they can track you via satellite.
The other night, I guess it was 4 or 5 nights ago, I had this crazy dream, man. You know, it wasn't like those dreams you normally have where you can do things like fly, jump out of windows without getting hurt. Nah. It was one of those dreams where everything's just wrong, and every step you take you're being haunted by some unnamed menace that tormented you in your childhood and has ever since returned in the form of some ghoulish banshee of the night to rampage through your psyche, and it comes out in the form of dreams. I don't know what it is, but it's always there at the corner of your consciousness. And it comes out in these dreams, these night terrors that follow you. And no medication or drug can drive them away, even in the most vicious of inebriated stupors. He is waiting there. He doesn't have a name, but you know him anyway. He is as familiar to you as a brother.
Sir, have you ever been outside of the state of Ohio?
Well, no, sir, I can't reckon if I haven't left this state of my birth. Why is it, sir, that you would ask such a question?
Well, are you sure there wasn't a certain trip to Machu Picchu in 1963?
Why, sir, I ain't never heard of no Machu Picchu.
What about Vladivostok?
Well, now, sir, I wasn't aware that you were in the loop, as it were.
Well, it would appear that we're all in the loop, sir. You are at the headquarters of Interpol, after all.
Well, sir, being as it is that we are at the headquarters of the International Police, and that I have signed a waiver promising the uttermost honesty, I have to inform you that I deny having ever been to any area of this globe outside of Ohio. I can deny being involved in, how shall we say, less than public affairs in Machu Picchu, any part of the Ukraine or Russia, or various other unstable dictatorships around the world, sir.
You do realize there is no dictatorship in Machu Picchu. And I found it very hard to believe that you have not been outside of your state of Ohio when we are currently in Switzerland.
Well, sir, this would be an exception, would it not?
I don't understand you foreigners. You know, you come into this country thinking that you're guaranteed all the rights in the world, right, man? That's what you think. That's what you got in your head, right, when you come into this country. But I don't understand why you come in this country think you can be breaking our laws and eating our food and taking our jobs, man. What's in your foreigners' heads, man?
Because you are decadent capitalists. And your society deserves to be subverted by our glorious communist regime.
But why do you care so much? I mean, you come over to our country and we let you in with open arms, man. But then this is how you replay us. I mean, what did
Obviously, you did not welcome me with open arms, since I am sitting in the office of the CIA.
Well, you know, man, you were being suspicious, man. Why you had to go being suspicious? You know, I don't like arresting people. You think that's what I do for fun, man? No, I'm doing this because I'm ordered to, because you were displaying suspicious behavior, man. I mean,
You mean communist behavior?
man, look, man, communist suspicious is the same word these days, man. With McCarthy in office and all that stuff, man.
We don't care what words you want to use, man. It's all the same thing.
Sir, you are avoiding the question.
Why don't you remind me to ask what the question is?
Do you have any knowledge concerning the double murder of Joel and Amy Montresor?
No, I don't.
You sure about that now, sir? You didn't hear anything suspicious?
Now, Montresor was a prick, but I certainly did not do anything to him.
So you admit to knowing the deceased?
I didn't say that.
But you just did, sir. You referred to him as a prick.
Sounds like a prick.
But
he got murdered, didn't he? Why else would they murder him?
But if he had money, perhaps?
Now, that $50,000, I didn't want that.
What, 50,000? Did the deceased owe you money, sir?
What are you talking about? I don't know the deceased.
But you just said that you didn't want the $50,000.
What $50,000?
The one you were earlier referring to, sir.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, son. Have you ever been prenatally lobotomized?
Sir, I don't know what that means. But, it sounds like something that they used to do when I went to church as a little boy. It was like they had wine and liquor, like liquor and bread. And I don't know, the priest put things in your mouth. I remember that, but no, I never was part.
Sir, are you acquainted with the teachings of Helter Skelter?
What makes you think that, sir?
Well, we found a copy in your trunk right next to the bodies. The pages were heavily saturated in blood and brain matter.
Just a little light reading. So.
Have you ever played a guitar while standing on a giraffe?
Giraffes, man? Giraffes don't exist. Giraffes are just horses with long necks, man. What kind of questions are these? Huh, man? You're not the one asking these questions, man. You're just a puppet for the man. You know, you got this like corporate hand up your ass moving your mouth. You just think you're acting under your own free will, man. You're not. You don't even know it, man.
Are you alright? Sir? Oh dear. Boys! We got another one on our hands. Shit.
Oh, they'll never know.
Boys? But why are you closing the door, boy? Hey! Hey! Shit!
Have you ever considered electroshock therapy?
My mother gave me that when I was
Look around. What do you see? I am in the steam room, 12 floors below the crust of the earth.
You know, man, what do you want us to do? You want our dangerous prisoners to escape, man? Is that what you expect from us, man? That lack of, security?
No, but I also do not expect to have electrodes attached to my... Oh, I don't even know what to say what you attached it to. You fucking capitalist.
Man, look, I'm all for Mr. Marx as much as the next guy, but I'm just saying that you want to be, like, more careful with what you say in public, man. I mean, calling the president fucking swine isn't exactly the most...
He is a fucking swine! And why are you working for his decadent capitalist CIA?
Between you and me, chicks love a man in uniform. Right, man? I've been laid...
You're a plainclothes officer!
So, man, you think I could...
You're just wearing jeans and a t-shirt!
Man, you think I could get into the army or the police, man? I get shot in like 5 seconds. This way, I can walk around, I can tell the chicks, hey, I'm in the CIA. Wanna fuck? And they say, yeah, man.
You know, you
It's
should think about stuff like that.
highly unprofessional. In
What?
KGB, oh. Shit.
I've been running, hiding like a rodent in the walls, and you still manage to find me. Will you ever let anyone go? I wasn't gonna tell, man. I knew about that. I knew this game was a secret, man. Why did you don't do that, man. You don't want to do this, man. You don't want to kill me. I'm a good guy, man. Hey, man, no, don't do that shit, man. Don't do that shit. Don't